I don't care, bro. I just like to create. I know the limits. I know you should be clipping. I know all the rules and regulations and shit when it comes to this mixing shit because I went to school for this shit. I got a degree in fucking audio production, bro. Like I fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Like I know. Like I worked in studios before. I worked with industry artists before, bro. Like it's a lot of shit that I know that you know what I'm saying, and I'm just telling you the shit that I know. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to get you to be creative as fuck because bro, like that's just the reality of the situation. I just want you to create and embrace your creativity. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sky Jordan here. In this video, I just hit my head. But what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Sky Jordan here. In this video, man, I'm gonna be talking about the dark truth about mixy vocals. A lot of people probably gonna hate this video, or you know what I'm saying, they probably gonna disagree with this video. But I'm speaking like facts here. Like this is like the reality of mixing, and this is the side of mixing that these other YouTubers do not talk about. And I decided to just tell you, man, just keep it real with you, cause I don't need no, I don't gotta lie, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just rather keep it real with you, right? You know what I'm saying? Cause I want to help y'all. Y'all want to get better, and I just want to point something out, man, that you gotta understand if you want to really mix vocals, be an engineer, just mix and just be creative, right? So let's. I keep touching this mic, bro, cause it's new and it's a USB mic. I just like how it just sits here, you know. All right, man. There are no rules. Like there are no fucking rules at all when it comes to mixing vocals, man. It's just like guidelines, bro. There are no rules. No rules. That's what it is, bro. It's no rules. None. None whatsoever. If you record a bad vocal performance or an artist records a bad vocal performance, there's no way to fix that in the mix, bro, because you can only mix what you have, all right? You can only mix what you have. Like if you record something, if you give me a bullshit ass performance, I can only mix the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I can only make the bullshit sonically sound better, but I can't make you sound like Future. If you give me some bullshit, you can't do that, bro. You can't record bullshit and expect to get amazing results. This gonna hurt a lot of people's feelings, but having a lot of plugins, you can have every fucking plugin in the world, bro. Just because you have every plugin in the world doesn't mean your mix is gonna be great. Like plugins are just there. Like you're only good. The plugins are only good as the person using the plugins, and that's the reality of the situation. You know what I'm saying? You can have every plugin, but that doesn't mean your mix is going to be great. That's just the harsh reality of the situation. So stop relying on all the plugins. Stop thinking you need every plugin in the world when in reality you need to learn how to use what you have. Trust your ear. Learn. Learn what the plugins do. Just because you have them doesn't mean you know what they do. Because at the end of the day, plugins only enhance the song. They don't write the song. They don't record the song. This right here is really important. You cannot watch YouTube videos every day or once a day or just one time and just become an expert in one day. You know, because you have to put in time. You have to practice. You have to put in time. If you don't put in time, man, you can't get better. Just because you watch something doesn't mean you know it, because you have to apply knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not applying the knowledge, what is the point of learning? All right, you have to apply what you learn. So you have to practice, repetition, repetition, repetition. That's the only way to get better at mixing. You know what I'm saying? It's only so many ways you can show somebody how to EQ, use compression, use reverb, use delay. Every song has some type of reverb, delay, compression, EQ, saturation. Like they all have this, but the difference is people understand when to use it, when not to use it, how much to use, when not to use it. Does it fit the song? Does it hurt the song? You know, you have to experience, bro. Experience, experience, experience. Just because you watch the videos doesn't mean you're gonna be great. Like I can sit here and watch somebody build a house all day long, bro. But I'm not finna go out there and build a fucking house, bro. Cause that's not what the fuck I do. If you not an engineer, bro, it's okay. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like if you have to record yourself right now, record yourself and find somebody to mix with you. Mix for you, something. But like it's okay if you don't really want to engineer, bro. You don't have to, bro. There's people out there that are willing to help you. Every EQ technique, every compression technique that you watch on YouTube, they were made for that specific song, right? Or for that specific video. every technique that you watch will not be used in every song that you do. Sometimes you will have to change because everybody's voices are different. you know so you have to do different things for different people. Sometimes people don't even want their voice EQ. Sometimes they want it to sound muffled. You have to understand what the person wants. And just because you watched um Ground from the Recording Revolution do something one way, you watch Wavy Wayne do something another way, you watch the Wave Man do something this way, you watch Crab Lord do something this way, you watch Two Pro Beats do something this way. I mean, everybody's gonna do things differently because they hear things differently. Everybody has different ears, okay? You know, so like you just gotta understand every technique cannot be used on every song. You have to switch it up. Also, don't be afraid to go against certain rules, certain standards. So like clipping on some vocals might be okay because like it gives like a certain vibe. Just like don't nobody else know it clip but you, or probably like another engineer, somebody that actually knows music. But if the clip sounds good, you're good. Like I don't understand the process, bro. Like I don't understand people thinking like they want to be so technical down to the terms that it's killing their mixes. It's killing their creativity. Because if you're just worried about all the technical things, it's limiting your creativity. And you don't want to limit your creativity, man. Like I like creating not knowing there are no limits. I just want to create and just create. And if some shit is just too loud, I can go back and turn it down. If some shit is too crazy, I can go fix that. But I just want to be creative, bro. I never like I was the person that always thought outside the box, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'll color. Like if even if like let's say like if I was coloring, bro, I'll go fucking crazy coloring some shit. Even if I color outside the lines, bro, I'll cut the fucking picture out of some shit, bro. Fuck the lines, bro. I don't give a fuck, man. Because at the end of the day, I can get around. You have to be able to take creative risk, bro. Like stop being basic. Like stop being basic, bro. Mixing vocals, like I mean, you could be basic as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because like if people want a good clean mix, bro, you can on average, bro, you can get a good clean mix from any fucking body that has half sense of whatever they're doing. You can get a good mix from somebody, but people come to you to get mixes from you because it's something special that you do. So be able to, like don't be afraid to take creative risk, bro, because that's gonna help you stand out. That's gonna make people come and fuck with you. Cause I want you to get some money. Cause I know you mixing, bro. You've been doing your thing, bro. I just want to get you. I just want you to get more money, bro. That's all at the end of the day, bro. I want to help you, inspire you to create, mix differently. Just figure out what's gonna be your signature, like mixing effects, sound like that you put in every song that's not gonna fuck up the song that people will know you for. All right, you know what I'm saying? Like if you do stutters a certain way, or you do beat drops a certain way, or you chop, you know what I'm saying? Like you just do things a certain way, bro. People like you can coin your own like engineering effect or just vibe, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I just want you to take creative risks that help the song, not hurt it. Another thing that people don't realize, bro, you might have to do 100 fucking revisions to get the song perfect. But trust me, when you do revisions, you're learning. Also, when you're doing revisions, you're learning what the artist likes or your client likes at that time. You're figuring out what they like, how they don't like certain things, or you're figuring out tips that you can help them with when they record their next song, because you could be like, okay, you recorded this kind of crazy, but I can fix this now. But next time, you should watch out for this or watch out for that. Because revisions is basically just constructive criticism, like rough drafts, like in writing schools and papers and shit. You writing papers and you going back and you cleaning it up before you turn in the final copy. All right, because revisions, it's not saying your work is bad. It's just saying like you might need to fix this, you might need to fix that. That's cool, whatever, man. But you as an engineer, you want to do whatever it takes to make your client satisfied. All right. So if you had to do 100 revisions, 2 revisions, 5 revisions, whatever, man, just make sure your final product is what they want. But the opposite side of that is you can do everything somebody wants you to do to their song, and they still not gonna be satisfied because it doesn't sound like what they sent when they it doesn't sound like the rough draft they sent you. All right. And this is my reply to this. If they want it to sound like the rough draft, they should just put out the rough draft, okay? Because you just wasting people's time. Like if you want it to sound like what you already did, just put it out, man. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your money. Don't waste their time. Don't get them frustrated over some shit that you don't know what you want. Because if you're giving it to an engineer, a person that mixes for a living, and you don't let them do their job and fix what needs to be fixed, then you're just wasting their time and you wasting your time and you wasting your money. And this right here is big motivation for all y'all. Like everybody is not gonna like your mixes, and that's okay. That's okay, bro. Like I mean, it's fine, bro. Like everybody's not gonna like it, but majority of the time they don't like the mix because they didn't record it the right way. But that's another story, okay? But I just want y'all to know that it's okay. It's people out there, hundreds of people, maybe even thousands of people that fuck with the way that you mix. You just need to figure out how to get to those people. Pay attention to them people. Be able to get into the studio with these people, build relationships with these people. Because once you build up that trust within your client or just potential client, they're gonna trust you to do whatever it is that you do to their song because you got their best interest in heart. Okay, so just understand that everybody is not gonna like all your mixes. Even if you dope as fuck, bro, they not gonna like your mixes, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Everybody is not gonna like your mixes. And when it comes to using plugins, that's not a correct way. It's all up to the person using the plugins. Like I said, you got to be able to finesse the plugs the way that you finesse the plugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, that's just being real, bro. Like, that's like with everything. That's like with everything. Like even shooting a jumper, bro. Like it's 1,000 ways to shoot a jump shot. Apparently, like I mean, like all I know is you get the ball, put it in your hand, you shoot it. But it's a certain way that you flick your wrist, certain ways you want your finger, like the ball to roll off certain fingers, and just how you want to hold it, your arm, your elbow. You know what I'm saying? You just want to do what comes natural to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be like everybody else. Every jump shot, like every jump shot is not the same. Every song is not the same. Every voice is not the same. So every EQ setting should not be the same. Every delay should not be the same. It just shouldn't, bro. That's the reality of the situation. And also, you need to understand this: creativity has no limits. When you're mixing, you're taking what somebody gave you, right, and you're just bringing what they put into the song to life. So you want to be able to tap into the song, be creative, use your creativity to make the song come alive. That's how you doing, man. That's how you doing. You mixing, man. You just making the song come alive. You making it pop, bro. You just doing what it is that the song needs. Don't do too much. Don't do too less or do too little. I think I said that wrong. Don't do too much and don't do too little. All right. You just want to do what the song requires you to do. So if it's just like on some J. Cole shit, straight bar shit, you don't need a lot of crazy effects. Just bring the song to light. Make that vibe come out. If it's on some Travis Scott shit, go fucking crazy. Catch that Travis Scott vibe. You know? Just be able to use your creativity, man, and don't worry about limitations, bro, because you can always go back and tighten up where you fucked up at. You know, you can always go back and fix that. But that's the truth about when it comes to mixing, man. It's no rules, man. You can't learn everything in one day. You know what I'm saying? Even if you go to school, bro, you still gonna have to learn and just put in practice, put in time, learning and sharpening up your craft. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you struggle with the most when it comes to mixing, or like, do you lack confidence when it comes to mixing? Do you not trust your ear? Do you not trust your mixes? But I just want to know, man. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in another video, alright?